The motorsport scene in Australia looks so much fun. Like recently learned about Bathurst, and is it pronounced Bathurst or Bathurst? I keep getting it wrong, but I think it's Bathurst. And like the speed of that track looks insane. I didn't realize the cars go over 200 miles an hour, which is wild for cars of that size. It's ridiculous. And I just want to learn more and more about the sport, because when I come to Australia, I definitely want to get to a few races, but I want to know what I'm looking at, what they're talking about. And pit stops, I'm a big F1 fan. Pit stops tell you a lot about a motorsport, like how organized they are, how quick things run and all that stuff. So this should be a lot of fun.
We're showing 9 laps remaining.
Whoa,
my goodness, there's a fire there at
God.
Jones Racing.
What happened there?
Nick Perkins' car is actually still on fire. They actually need to get some extinguishers. The teams that down that far end, Red Bull Racing and Shell V-Power are there with extinguishers to put it out, because obviously there was a massive ball of flame in the lane of BJR, and everyone has run to the attention because Nick Perkins' car was still burning. It is the feed line, actually. The feed line has come off the nozzle.
Oh no, look how much fuel.
Yeah, I've never seen that, do you?
There's a
how do you do that?
Actually, boys, if you want to.
That starts because the flame come off the start nerve.
Yeah.
So what interrupted it was the start-up methodology.
The car's on fire as well.
Yeah, so I didn't realise you were watching the vision there. So you could actually see Rihanna and I were standing here watching it right at our feet, and it was pouring out of the hose before they connected it. Out it came, but what I wanted to say was a remarkable response by the fire extinguisher, the firemen around here.
Here it is from the other angle. So the coupling has come.
Is it me, or is this tyre off the ground? It looks a bit, it looks suspended in the air, this tyre.
Unstuck.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Fuel's gone everywhere, and as he's kicked the throttle, it's ignited, but the back of the car's up at this stage.
Wow. Unreal.
So we're going to finish under the safety car. I've just been informed. Here's the replay again.
Absolutely
It's taken a lot of fuel to make that kind of mess. And all credit to the CAMS marshals.
Way to go. Install the engine. Way to go.
Unsafe release. That takes Dumbrell out of the game. Dumbrell stalled, which made it more confusing.
Wait, someone's tyres come off as well.
Wheel off. Tim Slade's car number 14 that Ash Walsh is driving.
What is going on here?
So there's chaos in this pit lane. These scenes here, watch the right rear corner of car 14, Ash Walsh, Tim Slade, Wheel Parts Company. Brad Jones thinks something had broken in that car, and if you just caught it out the right-hand side of screen, the whole right rear brake disc and rotor has parted company shop here. James Courtney out of business, unfortunately, for today. That'll be contact.
Oh my God, did he rear-end him? He did.
That has hit him hard. That's out of
He
business.
did. He rear-ended him.
Huge mistake. He's arrived, and I can see it happening in the background. And
Yeah.
Can't see a thing.
That's the way.
He had to be guided into the pit.
I don't think that car's going to be heading back out there, boys. They're straight to the garage, obviously, as you can see.
Go back down the
Guys, we've got a major issue here for car 9. Newton's having to come out through
going
the window. They can't open the door. Major issues there. There's damage from that contact
going
in
on?
the race. They were concerned about this situation, not being able to open the door. David Reynolds has had to climb
Right, there was contact, I see. So it's probably messed with the door mechanism, the hinge or
through the window. As you can see, they were well prepared for it. They didn't expect that the door was not going to be able to be opened.
Oh my
Look at
God.
this, David Bernard was set to go after changing tyres, and his passenger door just opened up and they couldn't jam it shut. Now they're putting their fist into it, tape onto it, anything they can to shut the thing. He was ready to go. David Bernard is now wasting an eternity in pit lane as FPR do everything they can. Heavyweight material into Bernard's car. Greg Rust.
Matty, he was on the radio on the way into pit lane to warn the team that this was part of the problem. FPR were looking so good. Glenn Seaton currently in pit lane as well. The team have actually got that car in the garage. Cable tied. Right.
Wow, they're using tape. I love it.
Passenger's flown open and couldn't get the plastic glass out of the...
Hey, if it works, it works.
his shoe has melted. They are standing by with a replacement boot for David Reynolds, which in this stop they will attempt to fit. Just pulled in, the door's been opened, the netting is down, it's his right boot, they've got the leg up. They're now trying to somehow, without Dave unfastening himself from the seat belts.
Yeah, this is not going well, Brett. They're really going to have to work on this.
Letting themselves down on the boot change.
Look at Davey just looking on.
That is the boot that's come off, look, completely delaminated.
How's it done that? Like, does it get that hot in the cars? Like, it looks like it has melted, like the sole has melted off the actual shoe.
Busted, burnt,
Brett,
melted, gone.
Can you confirm or deny that Davey Reynolds is currently getting a pedicure?
Oh, that stinks too.
Billy, I can tell you there was no fire, but what actually happened here, one of the Kmart crew hit the deck. He's okay, he's up and about now. Tank still connected to the car.
You'll see it there.
Oh my God!
Ugly mess and really dangerous.
Well, how lucky we didn't get a big explosion
Fucking
there.
hell.
Enormous amount of fuel there, highly combustible material. They were onto it quickly with the foam.
Yeah, he is.
Well, Murphy's out of the
Mate, how did that happen? Why did he take off before they pulled out the fuel nozzle?
car, guys. He is fuming. He came down pit lane and he said, look, this is crazy business. Might as well put the car out the back. They're telling Todd to get in the car. No.
Because usually, like in F1, they hold like a red thing in front of the driver. They're still working. Then when everything is done, they flip it and it's green. Like, I thought they would do a similar thing.
He's going... I think he's going to take
he's not happy.
use of the facilities here.
He's not happy.
But he is fired up.
Can't blame him either.
Those that have stayed out there who might just make the one move onto wets, which puts them a stop up. Now, has he got away with that without...
Oh my God!
And very, very hard to stop the car.
Now, Dave Lovell was our cameraman there. He's okay. We held our breath for a moment.
What was the cameraman doing so close to the... Like, come on, mate. Come on.
He's back on the job. There he is at the front of the car.
Well done, Dave.
You've got to try harder than that to get him down. Thanks, Dave.
Involved in big incidents.
Whoa!
Bradley Jones just getting caught up.
That close.
3 other drivers
His foot would have been gone.
have stopped so far.
When the car drops, you're right to go. Go, 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 go.
That wasn't properly disconnected.
Just gone straight out and straight into him. In fact,
Dude, I love this. I'm going to get into this sport.
I tell you what, it nearly got the guys on the front right-hand corner of the Red Bull car here. Watch this. Watch the Red Bull boys. They were almost cleaned up in this. That's an awkward moment for everybody, and that's the reason why the rule about safe releases exists.
Oh!
Big contact. Lounge. So look at
Oh,
this.
Will
Just
stop!
skate straight through.
That is so dangerous.
Now they're going to have to take it back in position.
Brake, please, brake.
That is-
Coming up, please, Paul. Thank you. Sorry about that one, mate.
Well, exactly the same thing just happened to Garth Tander.
Somebody's taken a whack here. One of the crew guys. One of the toll
Poor guy, he's not in a good way, is he?
HRT guys, a bit buckled up.
Cold tyres.
Oh,
and
again,
another
everybody through. You've just got to slow up.
one. He took the gamble. Watch this. Sorry, the wets.
Oh, mate, come on.
Oh, he caught a whack in the leg. Sprung back up.
9 cars have come in. Contact.
Oh!
Well, that is from the contact.
How often does this happen in a Supercars season? Like these kind of like big mishaps.
With Will Davison in pit lane. Michael, that is a tough way to end the day.
Oh, look, it's extremely disappointing. I mean, well, as soon as I got out of the car, I went and spoke to the Eris guys, and they told him not to leave, and he obviously just didn't listen. And I think the way Will's driving already shown today is, he's a bit out of control.
Will you catch up with Will a bit later?
Oh, no doubt, yeah. I mean, if he was man enough to catch up with me anyway.
Courtney's actually found his way into the top 10 through all this.
That was coming in.
Oh my
That's
God.
that dip at the entry to pit lane.
Oh, that
He
is
was
an
lucky.
unbelievably good bit of driving.
Another couple of feet and he would have been hard into that wall on the right.
Oh, fantastic driving from Courtney also. That is as good as it gets, and they're all in the same
Oh my God, I was sure he was going to go into the back of this bloke.
spot that
One of the
guy rated.
GRM cars is backwards at the lane.
Oh, there's
right
a
at the
mess
lane
everywhere.
entry.
And he's been collected too. Oh, he's collected the wall coming in through there.
We've got a car rotated And this is Garth Tander trying to get by. This will cost him time.
It's Lee Holdsworth. Where in this race? Van Gisbergen caught up at the entry to pit lane. They're still trying to get Lee Holdsworth's car out of the way.
So this is it. This is the ramp that I was talking about.
One
He's
tap,
sideways.
2 taps.
Rotates. A really good bit of driving by Lee Holdsworth there at the end for that to have spun. But here's Ingle. So Carl Reindler, Ingle, and there's Van Gisbergen.
Now, they won't be too impressed with the fact that that's happened after the fact.
We hit it.
The fact that Van Gisbergen's arrived down there with a lot of flags out and what have you after the fact, that would not be smiled upon at all.
Good luck with this.
Pit lane.
Davison, race leaders in. Winterbottom, Reynolds, Whincup, Van Gisbergen, Lowndes, Coulthard.
But he's holding them up, mate.
Why are they all so tight together? What's going on here?
Because he's trying to give himself room so he doesn't have to stack for as long.
And Brad
I mean, that's just asking for trouble, isn't it? If the guy at the front breaks.
Jones, who's with us today, he's left his bloke out. So Jason Bright staying out and going to the top of the field.
Wait, go.
Whoa!
That's Will Davison being released.
Oh, look at
This
this.
is
Floats had to
crazy.
stop. That's going to hugely affect a bunch of cars.
That's going to make contact. It's going to make contact.
Oh, no.
Yes, definite contact. Have a look at this.
What a mess.
A top up of fuel. Let's look at this here.
1999, the action in the pits just got a little too hectic for Jason Bright's crew.
My goodness me. Goodness me, this is crazy. Very entertaining though.
Winterbottom
Very entertaining.
in. Lowndes stays out. Dumbrell obviously on slicks.
Gizzy in.
Van Gisbergen in. D'Alberto in. Holdsworth in. So, oh, here we go. That'll be Todd Kelly and Jason Bright.
Tim Slade, Fabian Coulthard, James Moffat. It's almost the entry list. Jason Bargwanna, Russell Ingle, Warren Luff.
I wonder whether Triple Eight were contemplating it there until the very last minute.
This is the second start of the race, and this is the bumping duel.
Oh
Look at that,
my
between
God.
Tim Slade and James Moffat. And then they're all down the inside. I've never seen so many cars start. Have a look
I have to say, I love the livery on the cars. The cars look
at this. This is the most amount of cars I've ever seen start from pit lane.
Oh, mate, what's he doing, this guy? Like, there's no space, mate. Like, why did he try and ram the guy out the way?
They're all running into each other. That was Tim Slade. They didn't need to do that, actually.
Why did he do that, Tim Slade? There was no gap. There was no gap.
Cars with 250k to go.
And check out Junior Stevie Johnson's car. I'm not going anywhere near that. I'll just wait till they all go through and then...
Him, the guy in the gold car. That's out of order.
And they're still on. Still on.
This is what happened between Coulthard and Moffat.
It's just ridiculous.
Is that Holdsworth needs to stop now to avoid traffic.
Well, he's coming up behind the Team Kiwi car, and if he gets any sort of warp there, it won't do him a world of good in terms of coming out.
Dude, there's a nut loose. Oh,
Wheel off. Wheel off. Right rear wheel off. And down pit lane. And she's parked. That's over and out.
wow.
That's over and out. It was very fast to get this down.
Dude, that's going to have damaged the car, man.
Oh, he didn't actually have the gun off properly. And that wheel was never on. You could see it. There's the nut. Yeah.
Wow, adrenaline pumping. I really want to get into this sport properly. I don't know where to start though. Like, people who watch this regularly, where do I begin? Like, maybe I need to find a rules video basically explaining the different teams, how the rules work, you know, the point system and all of that stuff, whether it's a point system or if it's a tournament type system, the different races, because I know there's a Bathurst 1000, and then there's also a 24-hour. I just need to figure out what constitute the season, because dude, this video really caught my interest. It caught my interest and it held it throughout. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and check out the video I'm going to link right here. See you there.